I'm talking about why we lose money we send home. So, as an African, when I leave my home country and I'm going to work in US, they expect a lot from me. The expectation is high. So, when I settle, like I work for some time and I start developing ideas to create wealth home or to create something home or to help people at home. So in this way, we tend to lose a lot of money. Even we tend to go broke while we are living here in America. Yet our people at home, they don't care. Some of them don't care or they don't know how we are suffering here. So this is why I brought this topic. How do we lose money? And what can we do? Or what are we doing wrong? Remember, my first topic is we lose money we send home. Know whom you're sending your money to. So, as you know, we all know our people. If it's your husband, if it's your wife, you know that's your wife. And you know how much trust you can give to them. So, if your wife is not trustworthy, you can find ways not to send your money to that person. Or you can make agreements like, yes, I'm sending you this money, but we're going to make agreement, or you're going to go through my lawyer. You can put someone in between to fill the gaps. You cannot just send money just because you make money, because if you don't save money or you don't use your money very well, you're going to lose it. And that's how we're losing money. We're losing money to unfaithful people. I've given you a solution, like find a lawyer or find an mediator who can follow up on your money. Now it's time to tell you a story. I have heard a lot of stories just similar to this. I'm going to tell you about a Kenyan left Kenya and came to USA through DV lottery. He got his papers and he started working. He joined a factory or a company which deals with computers. So he found himself in a place where he can get these computers from his company and send home, ship them to Kenya and start a very big resale or retail or wholesale or consumer shops. So he did this for like a full year and he expected to have made millions from it. When he went back to Kenya, his people, or the people he was sending to, shipping these computers to, they told him, it's you who has to pay us. We don't have anything for you here in Kenya. He never found anything, meaning that sold all the computers, they sold all they re-owned his shops, that it's theirs. So when he reached there, they said, we don't have anything here for you guys. You either go back or you pay us for having done business for you. So that's how we lose money. You know, you cannot fight with people who are untrusted. So for him, what he did, he said, let me just give up. I still have life. I still have chances to make money. And he said, never will he do business with anybody home. You can see, and that's how we are not developing. So there are a lot of stories. So another story I want to tell you about is, or another reason is, not using tricks when you send home. So when you send home and you don't use tricks like put somebody in between to fill the gaps, to follow up on your money. If you don't use these tricks, you will still lose the money. The third thing is no trust. if you don't trust somebody, don't send your money to them. This is a trick, and this is another story. When I was working in Dubai, I used to get cases that people, when you send people to Uganda, when you send money to Uganda, people use the money, not the exact reason why you send it. So for me, what I did, I said I will not send money for my construction to my people, because I don't want to risk. However much I trusted them, man, I trust my family and I love them, because anything can happen. When you send some money for another reason, something happened and takes the money, so you have to send again for that reason which they didn't use the money for. You see, you might be constructing and your mother gets sick, or they need water, or they need electricity bills to be paid, so they will use your money. And indeed, they cannot live in darkness when you're sending money from abroad, you're living well. That's what they think. So that's why I told myself, okay, I'll be giving them upkeep. Then when it comes to buying land, I'll go personal and buy my land. I'll go personally and start my house, because that way it takes a lot of money. So I never wanted my money to be misused. That's a trick and that's a story to be told for you. So another thing is, we lose a lot of money not investing in the right thing. Home, some of you just send money, start a chicken business, start a farm, buy me cow, buy me goat. Man, somebody can just take a photo of somebody's goat and cow and say, yeah, I bought. Or they can make deals, and this has been happening. Buy me pigs. Sorry for the Muslims here. So people, that's how people are stealing your money. You think they're really doing what the money is intended to do, yet they're doing their own stuff. So we have lost, us who are abroad, we have lost a lot of trust. But still, a few of us still have trust in our brothers and sisters home. But I'll tell you this sad story. There is a Ugandan lady who worked in Saudi Arabia. You know how Ugandans go to Saudi Arabia and get maid jobs. So when she was working, she sacrificed 4 years and sent her money to her boyfriend. On the day she came, the boyfriend came back. The boyfriend wasn't there at the airport. So she said, let me try to find where this guy is. She used her ways and got to know where this person is. Until reaching, the boyfriend said, we don't have anything for you. When they went to check the houses he used to send, they are not hers, and it's somebody's house, and there wasn't anything the boyfriend did for the girl who was working in Saudi Arabia. So that's a very sad story to tell you guys, and a lot of these stories are happening. You don't know how. A lot of scandals are happening in Uganda, where Kadama, that is Saudi Arabia maids, or UAE, their man have been misused. I think we should better grow up and understand that people home cannot do anything for you, especially the Kadamas, because you suffer your years in Saudi Arabia working as a slave and end up losing your 40 million, 50 Ugandan million. That is like 2 grand, USA grand for nothing. So, another part, there is people who are trying. Nowadays, there is companies which have opened up, and these are genuine companies. We can trust them because I've seen videos of Kadama, the maids, some of them having sent their money to these companies, and they indeed build houses, rental houses for them. Now I'm running out of battery. So the other reason is, not, if you send money to the kind of business not meant for you, like Guys, I will just stop here. Thank you for watching.